one.
Hello and welcome to Tribe.
Yes, Wales has gone silver screen crazy.
Which is why we're here at the premiere of the coolest film ever to come out of Wales.
Twin Town.
It's about two brothers. Their father works for a roofing company that's owned by a local nouveau riche businessman called Bryn Cartwright, who's a crook. The twins' father then, he falls off the roof and hurts his leg. They try and get compensation off Bryn Cartwright. He refuses to give them the compensation, so they start taking revenge, and then there's a series of events. Then they get back on us, we get back on them. And
we were having trouble casting the twins, and after about, I don't know, a few months, Rhys happened to mention that he had a brother who was an actor in Wales. And the casting director said, "Oh, why didn't you mention that before? Why didn't you mention?" Did the interview, and at one stage, Kevin, the director, asked one question.
So, what would it be like working with your brother? And we both went, I think that must have clinched it.
I wanted to make my first feature, and I thought, well, instead of setting it in Glasgow, I'd set it down here, because it's my hometown, it's where I went to school. And Swansea, in many respects, is the same as Glasgow, or Newcastle, or any other provincial town, regional town in the British Isles. So they say, do what you know, so I did, and I set it here.
So what's it like being brothers and working together? Does that, are there arguments? And
surprisingly, we didn't argue. Well, except for the last day.
We had one little tiff on the last day when we had to film the trailer. It's right up on this cliff. And he had to say a line to camera, something like, "You can't blame us for livening the place up a bit," and sort of drive off, but he put the car in reverse, and there's a cliff behind us, you know, about a 30-foot cliff, so
it was 35 grams worth of Porsche as well.
Yeah. BMW, fantastic, Jeremy.
Very comfy. Company cars, eh?
The money's better, obviously, in film, and the food. Nicer,
food's better.
Yeah, nicer cars.
When did you realise that you'd sort of become famous? When did it hit you? Was it when you saw the billboards?
I don't know if
it hasn't hit me.
Oh, come on, you're on Tribe.
All right, yeah. My kids.
So how did you feel when you saw all the posters?
First of all, it's quite cool. And after about 3 weeks of just seeing the face all the time.
Yeah. The first time I saw the poster and I got back on the train and got off at the next stop, and it was like switching, you know.
Do you mind the tag, Wales is train spotting?
Danny and Andrew, who are my executive producers, made Train Spotting. The film wouldn't be where it's at in relation to Polygram and their involvement without their involvement. So I can't complain about that. It's got 1.8 million quid to make it. It's doing very well. It did well at Berlin, at Sundance. You know, come and see the film. If you think it's a Welsh Train Spotting, you know.
Initially, what attracted us to this was that it was a brilliant script. You know, we had no idea at the time that Twin Town was going to be as big as it is. But it's nice being in the film and doing good work. All the publicity and stuff after is a bit overwhelming and, you know, shallow, really. You know, it's not really what I'm buzzing on. I buzz on the work. Germany was like, there was about 20 photographers just following us around all the time. I had to tell them in the end, if you know, stop flashing, I'm going to get an epileptic fit, you know.
Full of journalists, like cameramen, TV men, just hassling us all night, like following us around. Hey, you crazy Welsh guys, do something funny.
Crazy Welsh guys, you're so crazy, you're so funny. It's a nice time to be Welsh. I'm very wary of saying there's a Welsh movement. I don't believe there is one, you know. Once we say there is a movement, they'll just, you know, Taft pop us out of existence, you know, then we'll have to wait another 200 years before we get paid any attention. So what I say to English journalists is that, you know, we've been cool for the last 800 years. It's just, you've only just noticed, you know.
What's it like working in Swansea?
Working in Swansea? Depends what you do, really. If you make a film as a director, it's great.
When Danny Boyle first visited Swansea, he said it was like San Francisco, you know. And it is, you know, it's such a variance of landscapes there, you know, and it's a very, very cinematic town.
Do you think the content of the film's going to be good for Swansea?
Oh, definitely, yeah. It makes Swansea look like a wonderful place, you know. And so many people from Swansea are in the film, you know. I think it's just a celebration of badness, you know, which ain't a bad thing. A lot of the stuff I've done in Wales always seems to be, you know, set on a council estate.
Right.
And involving, you know, crime. So I thought I wouldn't mind something, you know, nice pair of tights and a big horse.
I don't know, I'd just like to do a footy movie based in Anfield so I could get on the Anfield turf and have a game of footy.
Hello, ma'am.
Excuse me, can we have a chat?
No.
What's it about anyway? Twin Town.
2 twins in it.
Right, good, that's a start.
Welsh.
Yeah.
It's set in Swansea and it's about joyriders, car crime.
Oh yeah, I have heard of it. We were just talking about it.
Were you? When do you think about going to see it?
Oh, very soon with some friends.
Okay, yeah, can I come?
Oh, with me?
Yeah.
Okay.
You were in Twin Town, were you?
Yeah.
Who did you play?
Kazoo player. My friend who lives in my street is like one of the main characters in it.
How did you miss the audition for film?
I sort of went away on holiday.
My friend's uncle who was directing it, wasn't he?
Are you Macaulay Culkin?
Yeah.
Have you seen a film called Twin Town?
No.
Would you like to?
Yeah.
Tough. Oh, you're not 18, you?
No.
What?
No. Can you please go and talk to one of those?
Okay, fine.